I'm Chuck McCarty, owner of Lost Pizza Shoals in downtown Florence, Alabama, located on 201 North Seminary Street. I began my career in the restaurant business in 1999 in Cleveland, Mississippi. I had a restaurant called Sharp Street Station, owned and operated that, and I moved on from that and became the manager of a country club in Indianola, Mississippi, where me and my wife Marcy worked for 5 years, and I opened my second restaurant called NOLA in Indianola, Mississippi, and we were there for 8 years. And at that time, the Lost Pizza Company had started the same year that I started my restaurant in Indianola, NOLA. And the two guys that started the restaurant I have known since they were in diapers. So I watched Lost Pizza grow, and when I decided to get out of the full service restaurant business, I knew I wanted to stay in food. And I saw this concept, and I knew these two guys, so I went to them and told them I wanted to partner up with them. We opened Lost Pizza Oxford in 2017. I had been to school at Ole Miss, and just that was where I wanted to open up the first store. We opened up our second store in 2017 in Grenada, Mississippi, which, if you've never heard of it, it's the crappie fishing capital of the world. And at that same time, and before that, I had been riding motorcycles. And one of my favorite destinations was the Shoals area. On some of our trips, we would come up here and hang out at Swampers and the Marriott and just ride the Shoals area around the Tennessee River. And had actually taken a river trip. When I finished Ole Miss, my dad and I put our boat in the Tennessee River and went all the way up to Lake Chickamauga, Chattanooga. And so I knew a little bit about this area, and when we decided to do the third store, I wanted to go somewhere where I may have a second home or may retire, and I wanted to be on the water. So it was just natural to look in this area. And fortunately, the Shoals Chamber and Economic Development got wind of our desire to maybe come to the Shoals, and they made a trip down to Oxford to see what Lost Pizza was like. And after our visit there, they invited us to come up for a couple of days and showed us some property. And we looked at some property before we came to this site, and I had never seen this building before. But when I pulled up out front and I saw the Shoals Theater and I saw the front of this building and this patio that we're sitting on now, I didn't even need to go inside. I knew this is where we needed to be. We opened up in 2022 in February, and in 21 we made the decision to sell our home in Oxford and move to the Shoals. Our intention was always to just have a second home here, but we fell in love with the area, the community, the people, made instant lifelong friends, and decided just to move. So we bought a home here in Indian Springs and have made the Shoals our home forever.